Manager said that was embarrassing. Would the captain agree?
Obviously, to come and lose to a team that's got relegated, it's a massive blow. And all right, we had a lot of the ball possession. It'd be interesting to see the stats, but we didn't create probably enough clear-cut chances. I would say clear-cut, because when you sat in there and you're thinking back, the only out-and-out clear-cut one was probably Tuba when he hit the bar. All those snods hit the bar from a free kick. We had a few scrambles, but clear-cut, probably not enough. And to concede any goals, disappointing. And to lose 1-0, because the 5 games we've been on unbeaten. We were hoping to go into the playoffs on a good run and have momentum, and today's been a kick in the you-know-what. But we've got to go again for the last game of the season against Rotherham at home and get back to winning ways and try and pick ourselves up. We know it's the playoffs. We're still playing to finish 4th. That's what it's all about. So yeah, we know it was well below par, and the manager certainly let us know that.
Yeah. Why was it off today? Because there's still places up for grabs in the playoff side, isn't there?
Yeah, of course. And I mean, the manager's changed players. Over the recent weeks, he's been giving people a chance. And I thought one positive today was Brian at right back. I thought it was, for his debut, was our best player. Defensively, made a great block in the first half. So it's great for him. But yeah, there's places to be grabbed for, and it's what we're looking at. And everyone wants to be in the team for the playoffs. So you've got to perform. I think we struggled today with them getting the 5 in midfield. Myself and Harry had a lot of the ball, and then you're playing in midfield, and he said at half time we've got to try and speed it up. The pitch was a little bit bobbly, and you could see what we were wanting to try and do, and sometimes it didn't work the way we did. And overall, it's a loss that we didn't want this moment in the season.
Should that worry anybody?
What, the loss?
Well, the performance and losing to the bottom club already relegated, going towards the playoffs. Should it worry anybody in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it's disappointing to lose any game. Whenever you ask me that, Burns, and I stand there, I try to be as honest as I can. And scoring against these teams early makes a big difference, like we did at Brentford on Tuesday night. I thought we scored early and dominated the game from then. And when you go ahead and you have an awful lot of ball, it's all right. When you go behind and you're chasing it, it's completely different, and that's what we're doing at the end. And like I say, it was a disappointing day.
You were coming back from injury. How are you feeling? Are you?
I'm fine, and obviously a chance to get 90 minutes. But it's not about me. It's about the team and performing to whoever's performing best. And we're all in this together. Like I say, the manager's changed it and me giving players time, because one injury you might be needed. So yeah, I'm fine, and we'll go again next week.
Okay. Harry Maguire's come in and done well. Do you feel you've sort of nailed your place in the playoff team?
No, you can never say that, as in injuries or whatever. I mean, it's been a long season, and players have played. We've had our niggles and what have you. I thought Harry on Tuesday night was the best player on the pitch, and I've said from day one since I came in, Harry's a top player, and obviously Curtis and Alex as well. So we've got players and players that want to be playing, and we've got competition, which is what you need. And it's down to the manager to make them decisions, and hopefully it's the right ones. And you win and keep clean sheets, and that's what it comes down to.
Do you need to win against Rotherham and get some momentum and confidence going?
Well, that'll be our aim. And today is disappointing, and we go again on Monday, and you've got to dust yourself down. We're saying these games didn't have any importance, but they did, because we want to finish as high as we can, and that's 4th, whatever Derby do. We know it's going to be, but then we're playing. But which way around it is, we want to be at home in the second leg. That's what it comes down. We want to finish as high as we can, and 4th is where we want to be. And we want to win next week against Rotherham, and have a good feeling going into the playoffs, and that's what it comes down to.
Is that an experience? I'm trying to think back through your career. Will this be a new experience for you?
No, I had the experience when I was at Forest at 18, and the playoffs is 2 games, and it was at that time it wasn't very good. It was a red card at Forest and losing to Sheffield United. So I've been there, I've experienced it, and 2 games we'll look forward to.
Okay, and what's the key to it? Do you feel nice and confident going in?
You have to be, whatever you've done for all the games in the season, 46 games, you've got to go into them 2 games and be as confident as you can. You're 180 minutes hopefully away from Wembley and being in, and then obviously 90 there and being in the Premier League. But you take game by game. If you go away from home first, you've got to make sure you're in it and going to your home in the second leg. But it's 2 legs home and away, and you've got to be ready. It's about performing for 180 minutes and maybe longer if needed.
Promise, a last question. The fact they've turned you over twice and beaten you twice, is that a factor in 2 fresh games?
Well, they'll be favourites then, won't they?
Yeah.
Something you look at, but you've got to go in. Can't get any worse, can it? You've lost 2 out of 2 in them, and we know. Let's change it and win 2 out of 2 against them. So, and then we know what the reward will be. It'll be a trip to Wembley, and it's what every player dreams of doing, going there, and hopefully we can make it a memorable season. We wanted to be in the top 2, we're not. Still plenty to play for, and hopefully it's still a good end to the season.